Jimmy Uso turns on his brother Jey at SummerSlam, and he doesn't just turn his back on him, he super kicks him in the freaking head. Jimmy, you bad boy, you. Jimmy Uso, you mischievous little bastard. Why'd you do it? Why? It's a simple question, really, and, you know, I don't think I'm asking for too much. I just want an answer. We all want an answer. James Uso, talking to you. Jimmy, my guy, you have some explaining to do. You have a lot of explaining to do. Why did he do it? Where is this story going to? I don't know for sure, but I definitely have some predictions. SmackDown is tonight, and before we hear from Jimmy Uso and hear from Jey Uso and the rest of the former Bloodline faction, I got a little prediction of what might be happening with the Uso brothers. Let's get into it. Is Jimmy looking to get back into the Bloodline? I don't think so. Instead, I think that he is looking to face his brother Jey one-on-one in singles competition, possibly at WrestleMania, possibly with a special guest. That's my prediction. I think that Jimmy is not looking to get back into the Bloodline. Instead, I think Jimmy wants to wrestle Jey at WrestleMania with a special guest referee, his father, Rikishi. That was a weird kind of thing that I did with my lip there. Don't know if I could do that again if I tried. And now my theory is actually backed by scientific evidence. It's backed by some pretty concrete proof that this is in fact something that Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso actually want to do. It's something that they said they wanted to do before their career was over. They wanted to face off against each other at a pay-per-view in a main event position. I heard it on a Chris Van Vliet interview.
By the end of our career, I just want to have one match against him on a Mania, on a big screen, you know, maybe as my dad as a special guest referee. Just something cool, man, you know.
And on a Ariel Helwani interview that was more recent.
Before our career is done, man, like that's me and his go-to. That's my number one, you know, dream of happening. Me versus him at a WrestleMania.
Wow.
The both brothers said that they wanted to fight each other before their career was over in WWE. They wanted to fight each other in a singles match with their pops, Rikishi, as special guest referee. Don't you just love a good sibling rivalry? Now, is that actually gonna happen? I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But I think if it's going to, now is as good a time as any to start building it. It's kind of hard to go back after you know, super kick your brother in the face and cost him quite possibly the biggest match in all of his career. Like, how would that conversation go? Jay, buddy, pal, it was an accident. I had dust in my eye and I thought you were Roman. That shit was deliberate, bro. There's no going back. Like I said, this is just a prediction. We'll find out what happens on SmackDown. I'm sure we're gonna get more information. What do you think about all this? I'd love to hear your opinion in the comments below. Do you think that makes sense? Do you think Jimmy is gonna take on Jey at some point? Maybe not WrestleMania, but do you think that the two of them are gonna face off? And if they will face off, what kind of match do you think it's gonna be? Just let me know your thoughts below. Very open to a conversation about this. I think it's fun. You know what else I'd love to know? Are you getting sick of the Bloodline storyline? I saw somewhere on social media that somebody said that it was getting stale. I've said this before in other videos. I disagree. I really, really enjoy it. I think that storytelling to this extent has been missing from pro wrestling for quite a long time now, and I just love watching it unfold. There was a period of time where I actually fell off and I stopped watching Friday Night SmackDowns and Monday Night Raws. I just wasn't really interested in it. But now, because of the Bloodline and other members of the WWE roster right now and the storytelling that's going on, I'm just more into it than I was, you know, a year before and then the year before that. So I think that the Bloodline storyline is really a great thing for WWE, and I'd love to know what you think. Wow, I zoomed in, and I didn't mean to zoom in. I meant to go like that. All Alright everybody, that is it for me today. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with another video. Maybe wrestling, maybe not. Come back to the channel and find out. Thank you. Also, I feel like, for whatever reason, the YouTube algorithm likes it when you say subscribe to the channel, so if you could, hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. And yeah, thanks.